Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. Jessica Peterson here, and I am excited to have Alicia here. Hello, Alicia.
Hi.
So please share with everyone something awesome about your day.
Well, being here is awesome. Finally sitting down with you to chat is great. Other than that, it's a beautiful day outside here in Texas.
Aw, I love it. Well, I'm looking outside my office, and there's a foot of snow. So,
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
no, that's okay. I
It's
know.
perfectly sunshiny here, so.
I love Texas. I love the people in Texas. It's just such a cool place. And I just want to share with everyone that I am even more grateful you're here because I know you're not feeling well. And I just got over a nasty cold. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So thank
I
you.
think I can muddle through. You might hear a sniffle or two, but I should be fine.
Okay, sounds good. So please share with everyone a little bit about your business, your company, and what you do. I'm excited to hear more.
Well, what we're doing at In Harmony Healthcare is offering ancillary services for physicians and clinics to try to create a more proactive environment for their patients regarding their health and wellness. Instead of waiting to go to the doctor when you're already sick to resolve that issue, while you're there, we would like to do some proactive care as well to help mitigate having to go just when you're sick. Also providing other services that normally your physician may send out from their practice. And in this day and age, when the whole healthcare environment has changed and the rules and regulations and how the insurance industry has been impacted in the last few years, it's really important for physicians and clinics to find other resources to tap on to provide care for their patients and also help keep their doors open.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I was actually watching a documentary about that some doctors are just so overwhelmed and some may not be. So I am a person that doesn't go very often to the doctor unless, absolutely have to. So please share with us a little bit more. I really like your thought process on maybe it's more educational and preventive. Is that right?
A lot of it is. Our ancillary services are services that we can offer through the doctor's office to broaden their practice and also provide more services for their patients, such as allergy testing. A lot of people would see a dermatologist because they've developed a rash, and a lot of dermatologists will refer that patient out to another doctor. We provide the service where your actual doctor that you went to see for your issue for the rash can actually test you there in the office,
Wow.
and treat you and keep it in-house, keep their patient in their office instead of sending you somewhere else. So services like that, if you need to have DNA testing or testing for MS or for some of the cancer screenings that are available now, instead of being referred out to another physician, we can actually provide that service through your own primary care physician even to perform those tests and get you started on your treatment within their office instead of sending you off to another doctor. We also provide laboratory services for toxicology, urine testing and pathology, blood testing. So there's several services that we can bring into that particular doctor's office or practice or clinic to keep everything under more control, in-house, more seamless for the patient so they're not bounced around from doctor to doctor. And by doing this is twofold. It's great for your patients. It creates health and wellness, a proactive approach, but it also, in all honesty, helps that physician, helps their bottom line. Because with the new insurance, the way it works with referrals and the payouts, gone is the day when doctors didn't have to advertise. They didn't have to market. They really didn't have to run a business per se. They just really had to do billing for insurance. Well, now in this environment, they really need to market as a business. They need to be competitive. They need to offer services that set them apart from other doctors because those other doctors are no longer just colleagues, they're competitors. So they need to offer something that sets themselves apart so that they can increase their bottom line and make up for the losses due to all the new insurance policies in the new environment. And I'm sure you've heard the malpractice insurance has gone high, and with the new Health Care Act, there's a lot of changes that has really almost degraded the profession to an extent where they're really having to go out there and be businessmen and not just doctors anymore.
I love that you bring that up, because anytime I meet a dentist, a chiropractor, massage therapist, they always say, we just want to practice our expertise, but we've discovered we've had to become business experts or marketing experts. Yesterday, my daughter was at the dentist, and he goes, I had to actually attend a class on marketing and business. He goes, because he goes, I just want to practice dentistry, but I know it's so important and effective. And I love how you state to set apart, because I recently do have a new doctor's office. And what I love about them is majority of stuff's in-house, because we're, I'm a business executive, and majority of us, we don't have time. And just that extra time factor to have to drive somewhere and go somewhere else. You're wasting time, gas, peace of mind, all of that. And I love what you're up to.
Well, it's a comfort level. You're going to your doctor because that's your doctor. You're comfortable with them, and I'm sure you respect their opinion when they send you somewhere else. But still, it's not your doctor. So this allows for more seamless operation, and also it, like you said, with the time and marketing, with our marketing extension we do, that doctor can still concentrate on what they love to do, which is practice medicine and help patients. We become the marketing arm, so they don't have to go to classes. They don't really have to learn to do it, because we do it for them. Because our approach is twofold in that not only will we provide access to that ancillary service, we're going to market that service to their existing patients and also new prospects that are coming in. So they don't have to take the time or effort to actually learn how to do their marketing. They should entrust us, and we actually do the marketing for them. So that's another great part of the business, is actually integrating the marketing of those services as well as offering those services.
So can you expand a little bit more about the marketing, what you guys offer? Because I love that.
Well, the marketing aspect, most practices don't have the key marketing medium they need to have, which is a website. And if they do have a website, it's one of those very standard template-based where it looks the same, it has the same canned content as everyone else. They really don't have a good, solid branding. They don't have an image. And in this day and age, you really need to brand yourself and to set yourself apart. So we actually could come up with content strategy, marketing strategies, website design development, and integrate that in with social media marketing, and do an integrated marketing approach where not only do we do your traditional marketing and print collaterals, we also move into the digital age where everything is like we are online via websites and social media platforms. So we offer that service as well to not only promote our ancillary services within that office, but the actual office and doctor as well, not just the services.
Okay, that's awesome. So a common question I've noticed is a correlation between your passion. And so did something happen in your life, or an experience or a story, or share with us more why you're so passionate about this?
Well, my mom is a little 4'10" Chinese lady who has always been into more of a holistic side of medicine. She has always eaten well and instilled that in her kids, and has never had any vices, just always been so healthy and really lived her life that way. And about 5 years ago, she was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. And she had 27 nodules removed. She had a resection. She went through chemo, and she beat it. And coming up on her 5th year, they just happened to catch the bottom of her lung during one of her yearly scans and found a spot. So again, it's considered stage 4 because that's what the colon cancer was, and it metastasized into her lung. And she followed again her same holistic approach, and is beating it again. And I truly believe the reason why she has beat this twice is because she has a proactive approach. She is always taking supplements that she should be taking, not just the medication, prescribed medication, but she offsets that with the more holistic medicines and the Eastern side of things. And she's always been a proponent of preventative care, and that's how she brought us up. So when this opportunity came up, with a very dear friend of mine who's been doing this part of the business for about 15 years. It just seemed perfect. It just made sense to me. Everyone should do what my mother did. Everyone should be proactive. Everyone should try to stave off an infection or an illness and be very aware. I think that's the biggest thing. Actually, she's very aware of her body and the changes. So if the doctor can educate you on your body and to look for these changes and to test for certain things that may be in your genetics or been passed on through the years, I think that could help mitigate a lot of problems in the future. One of the products we do is a health review scan, and that can give you all sorts of information just on general health and wellness, and it can give your doctor ideas as to how to better your nutrition, better your fitness plan, put you on a program just for better overall health and wellness. And that's a product we offer as well as the supplements that you need. Your body needs nutrients, and the food that we eat nowadays, with everybody being in such a rush, we don't eat whole foods anymore. It's more processed. It's more fast food type. And so you need to replenish those nutrients. So we offer those supplements as well. So it's really an approach that combines the science and also takes into the account the more holistic side of things, the preventative side of things, and melds those two of science and wellness together for an overall health program.
Oh, I love it. That's so awesome. So I always ask everyone this, and I'm curious, what did you love to do as a kid?
As a kid, I was a huge tomboy. We ran around. I grew up on a farm in Georgia, so we had all assorted farm animals and horses and ponies and pigs and chickens and cows, and so I would just run around outside all day and until it was dark, and probably after dark too. A lot of fishing in the pond and driving the tractor, and we lived out in the boonies, so no neighbors, not a lot of kids to play with, and my sister was 9 years older, so she was off and gone to college. So I kind of had to entertain myself a lot of the time and hang out with my mom a lot. So I grew up on a farm doing farm girl things.
I think that is just awesome. And so it sounds as if your mom is very intelligent and loving, caring, nurturing, and you learned a lot from her, and you've taken that and applied it to your purpose to pay it forward.
Right.
Into your life. And I just think that's awesome. So thank you for doing what you're doing. The future is going to be fun to see with the medical and the natural and everything all combining scientifically. And it's going to be fun to explore and watch it. So if someone could describe you in 3 words, what would it be?
Oh gosh. Wow. Let's see.
Or even just 1 word.
Probably, I can't say no. So probably generous is one. I'm pretty talkative, as we probably just found out. And independent. I think that's probably another one that would describe me.
That's awesome. That's so great. So what's your mother's name?
Her name is May.
May. Okay, so we talked about her and what you love about her. Is there anybody else special in your life you want to give a shout out to? I mean, I'm sure you have 50 billion, but
right now it's my mom. She's just she absolutely is the best role model. Everyone loves my mom. They call her Mima. Even strangers call her Mima, because I have 2 kids and they call her Mima. And she's everyone's Mima. And right now, seeing her take on the second round of this cancer battle with a smile on her face, cracking up everyone at the infusion center,
wow,
and making everyone laugh that's there. Because it's not a very happy place per se. It's very somber, but when my mom goes, it's a happy place. Everyone's having a good time getting chemo. That's the power of my mom. So she's it right now. She is the biggest influence in my life for sure.
Awesome. So can you think of any stories of anyone who's used preventative methods like yours? Any powerful stories? I know your mom's story, but are there any other stories you want to share, or is it just your mother's? Or
Well, I think honestly, when you take a preventative or a proactive approach to healthcare, you don't have those stories because those things either don't happen or happen on a much lower scale. And my mom, just her perfect example, this happens all the time, that if you're aware of your body and what your baseline numbers are, when there's a change, you'll know to go get it checked or be tested for something. Or if you know there's something that could be passed down to you from your parents or relatives, you'll know to go get tested before it happens. When she was diagnosed for her colon cancer, that prompted me to go ahead and get my test. And that was a blessing because they did find something. So had I not gone early, and I think I had ended up going, 10 years early, then I would have been a story. I would have been a statistic for sure. So personally, it's affected me. And outside of my family, you do hear stories. Oh, thank goodness I had this test, or I went to see the doctor to prevent it. But I think if everyone takes on that whole proactive approach and is aware of their bodies and gets tested for certain things and gets a nice baseline to know where they are, when there is a change, they can take care of it on the front end rather than react to it on the back end.
So this may be a ridiculous question. I apologize up front. Can anyone do the test at home, or do they have to go to how do they find a doctor that offers this service? Or
Well, no, the services have to be administered by a medical professional.
Okay.
Because we do blood tests, urine tests, DNA testing, and that all has to be done in the doctor's office. And our job is to market those offices to make sure that their patients, both old and new, know these services are available. And we do have a website that we will probably start listing our partner practices on, but it does list the services we do offer. So physicians and clinics can go to our website, see what we offer, see if that would fit into their practice, and then we would go meet with them and see if it's a good fit.
Okay. Can you share with everyone that website?
It's inharmonyhealthcare.com. So INHARMONY healthcare.com.
I've learned so much, and now you really got me thinking, wow, I need to know what doctor in my area is offering this. I should absolutely go in. So we'll have to have a conversation offline about that. So anything else you want to add to any of our viewers or listeners? Or
No, that's it. Thanks for taking the time to learn about this new message. I hope it helps someone.
I don't like the word hope. I know it will. I know it will serve someone. I know it will serve someone. And that's what it's all about with all of us purpose-powered people. If we can make an impact in just one person's life.
Exactly.
That's all that matters. And I know you will. And I can't wait to watch the journey as you keep having more and more and more and more stories. So who knows? It might even be mine. Never know.
Okay.
So thank you, Alicia. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.
Thanks so much. Bye.